To benefit the training, we encourage you to do both. So if you know of colleagues who have signed up and have not yet joined, do remind them to join right now. Now, can be put into the Q&A box during the course of the session. They will be collected at the end. And time permitting, some of the questions will be selected and presented during a Q&A session. Now, there are comments in the chat. Please do keep them technical in nature and related to the content of the presentation. Now, the slides may be available to participants who attend all 8 sessions at the end of the training marathon. A certificate is also available to participants who attend all sessions of the training and complete an online self-assessment quiz. Now, the link to the quiz will be available at the end of the 8th session. Now, with that, we are ready to launch the poll. So for those of you who have joined, get ready to do the poll. Okay, there we go. Just give it a few seconds for it to pop up on your screen. If you do not see it, do click on the poll function on your device on the platform. Now, there are 3 questions. Scroll through to answer all 3 before you submit your answers. So here we go with the poll. We'll be ending the poll in about 30 seconds. So if you have one last chance to submit, make sure you do all three before you submit. Otherwise, if you don't see the poll, you can try to click on the poll function on your Zoom platform on your device to try to activate it. Okay, so we'll be ending the poll very shortly. Okay, let us end the poll right now. There will be another poll at the end of the presentation today, after the presentation.
Recording in progress.
So with that, I'm pleased to invite Dr. Jisui Dong, Unit Head of the Local Production and Assistance Unit.
Hello.
Hi. Yes.
Hi, dear colleague and friends. We are back for the third week of our virtual CGMP training marathon for vaccine manufacturing. Congratulations for completing the first half of the marathon. We have more key topics in store for you in the next couple of weeks. Case in point is today's topic on process validation. This activity produces scientific evidence to show that a process can consistently produce a quality product throughout the product's life cycle. In this session, we will uncover deeper aspects of a process validation to meet the current expectation, which is based more on knowledge management than testing. I'm pleased to introduce my colleague, Ms. Amani Ahmed Hegazi, to deliver this topic. Amani has over 20 years of experience in quality management system, inspection, and the GMP in the pharmaceutical and the biopharmaceutical industry, and the National Regulatory Authority in Egypt. Before joining the local production and assistance units, she was a senior GMP inspector in the Egyptian Drug Authority. Amani, the floor is yours. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Dr. Dong, for your introduction. I would like to welcome all my colleagues from all over the world to join our presentation today. So let me share my screen. Okay, can you see it in a full screen mode?
Yes, we can.
Okay, thank you very much. So today's session will be covering a very interesting, a very important topic in the GMP world, which is process validation, the current harmonized expectation based on knowledge management. So in today's discussion, we will see the process validation regulatory framework. We will give a brief introduction about the history of evolving the validation concept and process validation, especially with a special emphasis on the new concept for the process validation life cycle approach. We have a brief introduction of the common sources of variability that every process may have and how we can control these sources of variability to get the consistent output from any process. We will dig deeper on the process validation life cycle, 3 stages, starting from the process design, ending to the commercial production. And we will talk about the limitation, challenges, the special cases, and we will finish today with the 2 case studies of relevant to process validation, one concerning new product and one concerning legacy product. So let's start with the famous tragedy that was happened in 1972. So last March, we were having the 50th anniversary of this tragedy. It is a Devonport tragedy where 5 people died due to the administration of 5% dextrose injection, which was not properly sterilized. The thorough investigation revealed that the autoclave used for sterilization was having a faulty functioning relevant to the air displacement, which resulted on inappropriate sterilization, and hence non-sterile product was injected with a high contamination of gram-negative bacteria that caused endotoxic shock for several patients. At that time, the validation concept was not there. At that time, the people was doing the process the way they used to do it. The sampling of the batch didn't detect that the product was not properly sterilized. So the sampling was not associated with the risk within the equipment. Operator were not properly trained. So all the arrangement that should ensure that the product meet the acceptance criteria and the intended use was not there. In response to this, 2 of the FDA officials have introduced the concept of validation. And validation is the act of proving in accordance with the GMP that any procedure, process, equipment, or material or system actually leads to the expected results. So all manufacturers need to build that confidence that whenever they run the process under the normal variability, they will achieve the expected product quality and the expected results. For the regulatory background, starting from 1970, FDA started by introduction of the concept of validation in the mid-1970s. And that was the first guideline published regarding the validation. After that, from the period of 2004 to 2009, ICH has published several guidelines, starting from Q8, where it was concerned with the pharmaceutical development, and it introduced the concept of quality by design, Q9 for the quality risk management, Q10, the guide of pharmaceutical quality system, and finally Q11 for the pharmaceutical development of the chemical entity and biological entity. Then FDA has published a more recent process validation guidance, which was greatly aligned with the concept from the International Conference of Harmonization. So it adapted the quality by design, linking quality risk management with the process validation concept, introduced the continuous monitoring, and introduced the concept of the life stage approach with the 3 stages.